Hello guys and gals, my name is Dr. Pettis at Dr. P Learning. At this channel, I teach project-based and hands-on CTE and STEM content. We focus on engineering-based projects, CAD, and 3D printing. If that is of interest to you, you're at the right place. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when a new lesson is published. Okay, so let's get into today's lesson. In this video lesson, you will learn to integrate two sensors to simultaneously utilize the ultrasonic sensor to detect an object, to light an LED, and sound a buzzer when it senses something within a given distance.
Okay. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at how to set this. For the technical sketch, remember basically what we're doing is we're taking the first two lessons, the LED and the buzzer, and we're combining them. So we've got to make sure that we understand how we're laying this out. So the 5 volt is going to the VCC on the ultrasonic sensor. Now you can plug it directly in right next to it, or you can run it to the plus and then run a wire or a jumper from the plus over here. Either way, doesn't matter. Ground will go to minus over here. Pin 12 we have going to the buzzer, and that's an orange wire. We have a ground jumper going from negative to the negative side of the speaker. For the LED, we have a jumper going from the negative side here to line up with the small or the short end, the short stem on the LED. We have a 220 ohm resistor on the positive side of the long stem of the LED. The other side of the on the other side of the resistor, this wire goes to pin 9. If you're using pin 13, you don't need to use a resistor. I like using resistors, they're fun. So I use pin 9 in the code. We'll go over it in a little bit. That'll also be pin 9. For the echo and the trigger, echo is blue, pin 6. Trigger is green, pin 8. And again, the ground that is connecting to the speaker is also grounding the ultrasonic sensor. So take your time, set the board up, pause the video if you need to, make sure that you can have this set up correctly. I also really want to encourage you to draw this out yourself and make sure that this is something that you can do pretty easily. It really does help with wiring and trying to figure out where to place everything that you need to do. All right, I'm going to go ahead and minimize this and we'll go on with the setup. So we're going to go ahead and set this up. Go ahead and get our black wire and connect it to ground. Easy enough, so ground. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in over here. Doesn't really matter, just as long as it's anywhere there. Pin 12, that looks like it's to the plus side of the speaker. Let's go ahead and plug the speaker in. The short side is on ground, so let's make sure that we're lining that up. That's row 15 is where I have it, so go ahead and do row 15 there. The plus side is on row 12, so the orange side will go to, I'm sorry, that's red, I'm sorry. Red, row 12, and that is actually going to pin 12. So row 12, pin 12, that's easy. I think I have this coded already, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll do that one later. The ultrasonic sensor, trigger green. And pin 7. Echo 6, pin blue, and blue. We'll go ahead and plug this into the 5 volt. So 5 volt is red. That's going to go to the plus over here, right? Orange is going into the LED. So we'll go ahead and this can go pretty much anywhere. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm going to put this one here. This is the plus side. Row 24 is the plus side, so I'm going to go ahead and put my resistor. Okay, that's the plus side, row 24, and this goes to pin 9. Pin 9, okay. Okay, we need a black wire for my LED, a ground basically. I'm going to go ahead and just plug it in right here. Just going to go ahead and plug the ground to the LED right here. That's fine, you can do that. And then the other thing that I need is a wire that goes from my speaker to pin 12.
Alright, as I just stated, there are some updates since this video was originally recorded and produced. So here are the updates. Okay, first of all, you'll see this fancy board you can find at drplearning.com. Sorry for that infomercial, but what we did not change was the code here. Pin definitions here. Pin 7 is for the triggers, 6 is the echo, 12 is the buzzer, 9 is the LED. We have these constants. This is going to be our threshold distance, and then we have a tone frequency. So again, your hand gets to a certain distance, the light turns on, and the buzzer sounds. The threshold distance is going to be 15 centimeters. For this application, I did that because you'll actually be able to see my hand in the screen. And then the tone frequency, this will be in hertz. Again, you can change this to whatever tone frequency you choose, but this is a good tone for this application. We're setting up our trigger, echo, buzzer, and our LED, and our serial monitor. Again, you'll be able to see your the distance to an object in centimeters on the serial monitor. Okay. Next page. Nothing new here. We've done this bit of the code before, setting up the trigger to send the ultrasonic pulse, the echo, printing on the serial monitor in distance. Okay. Now, this is a little bit different. If the distance is less than or equal to the threshold distance, and it's greater than 0, okay, then we're going to write the LED pin to a high. The tone from the buzzer pin is going to be the tone frequency that we currently set. Otherwise, it's not going to be on. And then our delay for stability. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in. I'm going to bring up the Arduino. You'll see that we still have that threshold distance at 15. And I'm going to upload this code.
All right, it's the moment of truth. It's a lot of work going into preparing one of these. Now let's see if all that hard work paid off. So you can see my hand here. I'm going to put it closer and let's listen. Oh, there it is, there it is. And the light turns on as well. Oh, the LED, excuse me. All right, success, my friends, success. Oh,
you can set that distance to whatever application you will be using. I want to thank you for visiting Dr. P Learning. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We will see you on the next lesson.